Good morning from down under, everyone. My name is Rayman Splits, and today we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Super Robot Wars Y. This is part 116 in the series, and what could very well be the last part of the series. It really just depends if there's any post-game content besides front maps and whatnot. So we'll get straight into the episode, so don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you have been enjoying the series so far. Otherwise, we'll begin. Depending on how long this takes, and depending if there isn't any post-game content, I may just put in a pause just to rank up Ryko to rank 4, just to have and add that conversation in to the video. But again, that will just depend on how the episode plays out. So before we do that, I need to put in one quick pause, so one moment. Alright, sorry about that. I just wanted to adjust my headset and also take a print screen of the mission, just in case. Alright, well, let's begin. On the bridge. Right, periodic report time. Nothing out of the ordinary occurring on or around the A event, and done. Captain, you're getting sloppy because the Chica isn't here to keep an eye on you. We're not getting sloppy, Mina. I'm trying to make the most of the calm before the storm. After all, everything's coming to a close tomorrow. You worried? A little. But we're aboard the A event, don't worry about me, sir. Funny you should say that, I was thinking the same thing. Let's both do our best, Ichika. I'll do everything I can. In the infirmary. How is Azana? She's been asleep since then. Is she alright? There's no problem with her vital signs, and her brainwaves also read as stable. Which leaves us with no explanation of this except that she's asleep. I see. And she's gonna wake up sooner than later. But Azana's been asleep for more than 10 years. I bet we just need an extra strong alarm clock or something. Once Azana wakes up, I want to talk to her about so much. After all, there's still so much we don't know about her. To be honest, it seems like the aggressive side of Azana we knew came from the evolvers controlling her mind. I'm sure she was really a gentle person who hates violence. Then let's make sure the first thing we can tell her is that the world's at peace when she wakes up. I suppose there's no way to avoid fighting with Val now. I don't think we can, no. We've gotten word that the line troops have started deserting. Most of Ravel's forces are now automated units. So the people of Ravel are also growing tired of fighting. But His Majesty wants to fight, so we'll have to give him one. Slavers, can you really fight against Verbloom? What I fight for is a future for Ravel. His Majesty also fights for a future for Ravel. And so, I must fight His Majesty for His Majesty's sake. Fair enough, I'll be looking for you to pull some weight, okay? Azana, the A event is heading into our final battle tomorrow. We will win without fail, please just wait for our victory. Alright, in the briefing. Shouldn't Representative Chica be here by now? We just got word that she stopped by the infirmary to see Azana and she's running a bit late. The other attendees agreed to accommodate it. There aren't any serious matters on the table for today, so a bit of patience won't hurt. I agree, we shouldn't let the representative have I agree, we should let the representative have a moment while we still have it. Should we even have a meeting today? We've got our final battle tomorrow. The war ends tomorrow, but the lives of everyone aboard the ship will go on long after that. For their sakes, the A event has to function as normal. Life continues after the war ends. It's a good thing to remember. Daba, you said you wish to join the A event council meeting to learn more, right? You intend to become the sovereign of Pentagona when you return there. Historically, the one who topples the existing ruler takes their place in Pentagona. But I feel like they'll end up just making history repeat itself. Then what do you intend? Ultimately, I'm responsible for slaying Poseidon, so I'm willing to spend my life serving Pentagona. I just think that, like I said, if I actually end up as the ruler, we'll end up right back at square one. So I want to see how I can learn from the A event's governing council and see if I can find a better way. I understand you wanting to learn, Dubba. You and I are both participating in the exact same reason. Even across different planets, we're all united in our desire for peace. Let's both do everything we can for it, Dubba. Yeah, thank you, everyone. Earth and Pentagon will both see a new age dawn, but only if we survive what's to come tomorrow. Alright, Department of Finance Conference. Give me the events accounting report for this month. Okay, here's the numbers. We're still in the black this month, but barely. Just barely, though. So we managed to hit our goal. Well, we've been doing a lot of fighting this month, and we haven't gotten many orders for our energy tap. We'd be able to do more stuff like that if we could stop fighting. That's just the times we live in, unfortunately. That'll be over soon, though. Once everything's peaceful, we can sell lots of energy and throw a bunch of concerts. That would probably solve all our financial problems at once, right? Aha. Now I see why Minori's called Wakura into the Department of Finance meeting. Well, his music is in high demand in a world where people's spirits are in tatters from the invasions of Ravel and the Infernal Alliance. Once the fighting's over, I propose we arrange a world tour for Wakura immediately. Very well, after all, the A event gives the people what they want. We will provide them with songs, energy, and even peace. Have you considered scaling back your goals just a little? No, that does seem like a very loose approach. Besides, I've always heard it's best to set your sights high. Oh yeah, how's that big list coming on, Slaughter? Yeah, I've checked off tons of things on it. I had a lot of chances to experience all sorts of things since I came aboard the AN, but... Well, don't think you're close to done, Slaughter. Once the fighting ends, you'll be able to do much more. And it's not just for the AN event either. Gundam Inc. is just getting started, so there's plenty of stuff to get done. Yep, Ari and I will give it all we got. I guess even once we're done fighting, things are still going to be busy, huh? That's a good thing, right, Slaughter? Of course, if you run, you gain 1, but if you move forward, you gain 2. If I try, I can fly. No matter what, we'll keep trying to move forward. Alright, Department of Defense check. Looks like all units are in good shape. Not much for us to do, everyone will be heading out tomorrow in tip-top shape. Well done, everyone. That's everything we need to get done. Yep, all that's left to do is to give everything we've got. It's funny, I feel a bit sad thinking that our wild and wacky tour across Earth is almost over. Well, once the fighting's over, it might be nice to take a relaxing tour for once. Peace is always a good thing, but now that the Walguru are gone, the GDF is probably going to get heavily downsized, right? But that'd mean we're out of a job. I seriously doubt that. All the same, we probably won't have nearly as many missions. This is what peace means. So enjoy it, soldiers. Having nothing to do is something we ought to strive for. Captain Ernest is right, and when it's peaceful you can try all the other things you can do, the things you want to do. Well then, I want to draw Magna. That's something you'd like to do, not something you can do. If your kids are eager for more work, why not join Zal's? Sign up now and you're set for a tour of the galaxy. Hey, could I get on that? Goji, you interested in our space? I've always wanted to venture out to the galaxy someday, and the whole war has made me feel even more strongly about it. That's probably more proof that we're continuing to escape the control of the Will Force. You and the rabbits are both too amateurish to go out into deep space. This is a good chance for everyone to go over their training before tomorrow's final battle. Can I pass? Amuro, I can't help but feel like you're going to ask even crazier things than usual of us. Like having eyes in the back of our heads. Yeah, we should be getting good munchies and a good snooze before tomorrow. Come on, no complaining. This is a good chance for you to experience a special super robot training regimen. Oh man, the training routine won't help you hold down a meal, but at least you'll sleep like the dead. I'll do it, Tetsuya. Heroes always gotta take special training. I'll get through it. Good to see you two motivated. We'll do your special training after our final battle. If you want your training, you'll have to get through tomorrow. Deal, we're gonna win no matter what. The Disaster Preparedness Patrol. It's the Disaster Preparedness people. Thank you for patrolling. Don't mention it. Be sure to let us know if you see anything out of the ordinary. Hey, Suzaku. Why do you always dress up like that when you're out on patrol? Zero is a defender of peace. This outfit symbolizes my dedication to the cause. That's certainly a lovely thought, but it's kind of intimidating. Talk about a pot calling the kettle black, Ogre. Zero, has it ever occurred that you're also part of the kitchenware ensemble? A mysterious masked man, a pirate, and a grim reaper, you make quite the peacekeeping crew. Well, dress code or not, it's nice to go out on patrol and have the folks in town call out to you, huh? I guess they don't have much experience with that. That's fine, we should fade visibly into the cityscape, ideally. He's right, Susaki, you should try to avoid dressing in ways that stick out. I'll keep that in mind. Why are you doing these patrols anyway? Good question. Folks aboard the A event don't cause much trouble usually. Then it can just be a stroll. It's pleasant to see people at peace. Here's hoping that tomorrow's battle, the whole world will be like this. Alright. Public Service Section 1. Shin, get the soldering done on this circuit. Get Camille or Afrin to do that. What are you even good for then? Heavy lifting, just like you. If you got time to bicker, do something productive. We've got a whole mountain of jobs left. Yeah, we're gonna get this done in time for tomorrow. Not a chance, there's no way. Not while you two are complaining instead of working. Even with all of Section 1, it's gonna be hard to get things done on time. Then hurry it up, one way or the other, we're getting it all done by tomorrow. If you're tired, just say the word and I'll give you a taste of my special supplement. Well, the old geezers are motivated. We've got our final battle ahead of us. Okay, but none of the work we're doing right now has anything to do with the battle. It's been park fence repairs, changing street light bulbs. Oh right, we filled in a pothole in the street. We also replaced the filters on the air conditioning equipment, cleaned the dome, oh yeah, we also retuned the shading of the sun lamp. None of this work is all that urgent. I was hoping to hit Yurima and snag some onigiri for tomorrow. No need to worry about food. You just let the A Event Business Association sort out food for tomorrow. Then let's take a break, boss. Plus one to that, it's not like we're going to finish this ridiculous workload anyway. Stop whining, don't you all know? We've left behind heaven and hell, stand in the moonlight dawn, free from the clouds of attachment. I have no clue what that even means. It was a death poem of a Japanese general during Warring State period. Essentially, even though you know not whether heaven or hell awaits, your heart is light and your mind is clear. I think what Mr. Otaki is driving at is that since tomorrow is our last battle, we should make sure no one's got any regrets or lingering concerns. Well, I guess we've got to get it done then. Agreed. Wait, you thought that made sense? Not exactly, but well, I feel a lot better if I was all done rather than just leaving it for later, I think. Even once the war ends, life aboard the A event will go on. What we're doing is helping people prepare for that. True, I guess we got to get it done at some point, right? Might as well get it done now. Very well, I stand firm in the line. What a fierce foe to have to deal with before our decisive battle. Don't complain, Tub, we're doing this to help people. You sure turned into a nice noble hero. Well, if we're gonna do it, let's get it done. I'll make sure that all this hard work will make the meal after taste great. We'll have a party after all. You're so liberated. You can do it too, everyone. The war ends tomorrow, but the A event doesn't. Let's get everything we need to done before tomorrow. Need to be done before tomorrow. That way we can get crazy out there with no regrets. Right, Public Services Section 2. Come on, you all, get to work. So I get that Section 2 is doing public cleaning, which is why we all had to get together, but there's no trash to pick up, right? We keep things clean regularly as is. Stop complaining. Everyone else aboard the ship is keeping busy, so we can't be the only ones sitting around. I get it, but come on, there's got to be something better we can do with our time. Is there anything else Section 2's been asked to do? We've been asked to handle pest control in restaurants, I guess. Wait, pests? These pests aren't little black bugs, right? Well, Shion, you're a hunter, so you should be really good at this, right? What do you think hunting is? You can't hunt ants. Yeah, Fiore would be a lot better at dealing with them. Absolutely not. Alright then, once everything's cleaned up, we go and it's on to bug squishing. Or, We really have to do that today. Helping people out who need it is what Striker does, and what Public Service Section 2 does too. An entirely reasonable statement, but all the same, I really don't want to. A fiercer foe than even Ravel awaits us. Let us handle that. Let's go win the war against the bugs before we win the war tomorrow. Yomogi, I can do it. I'll help everyone out. Could you help me if any turn up in my room? Yomogi, sure. So that's the spirit. Section 2 is gonna give it our all so we can greet tomorrow's battle with a smile. Now let's just get to the battle, shall we? Alright, in the manor. That concludes all section reports, Mr. Chica. Thank you, Anina. And thank you for all the maids as well. Please, Mr. Chica, we're just doing our jobs. Allow us to ensure everything behind the scenes is ready for the final battle tomorrow. As representative of all 99 maids, I promise we'll do everything we can to help you. I'm glad to have your support. Nations and organizations around the world have sent their encouragement and support as our final battle approaches. Alright, I'll read them all and write them thank you messages by morning. The hope of so many ride on us, we must carry all of it into the final battle. Well then, Mr. Chica, if you pardon us. Until tomorrow, Mr. Chica. Thank you all for everything you've done so far. I hope I continue to count on your support. Everything's trying to get ready for tomorrow. What about you, Chica? Being here helps me relax and rest. That's how I'm preparing for tomorrow. I've always loved the view from here. Yeah, you can see the whole town. When I was stuck in this manor, I always thought about how nice it would be to go out to that town. So go out into that town. And now you're not only seen Yagami City, you've traveled all over the world, talk about surprising lifestyle upgrades, right? As part of that, I've met many people and experienced many things. I'm really glad that I met you and became your friend, she'd say. Thank you for being here. Hey, well, none of that. I'm not gonna let you get revved up to say goodbye forever or whatever. I suppose not. So, Chica, I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Once we're done fighting, we should meet up at the A Ardent with Mina and everyone and parfait ourselves into comas. Tomorrow, Hey, the flowers are white. I suppose since Vabloom successfully took control of the Will Force, all the energy that was originally covering the Earth is now focused on the ruins. So that weakened the Will Force, which changed the color of the flowers. Yes. Oh, come on, you can relax a bit. It's just us, and you're as hatless as you've ever been. So I'm not gonna call you my sister until the fighting's over. That was what I promised. You're talking about when Van Bloom came to the A Advent. That night I heard everything about how you lived until now, Forte. After hearing that, I decided I want to be strong just like you are. So that's why you've made that promise, huh? You're so serious, really. And that's rad, it's one of your best points, Chica. Which you have a lot of, by the way. If you need me to list off the top 100, I can do it in seconds. I think you're laying it on a little thick, big sis. It's okay, today's special. We can allow one early big sisterism for extra hard-working representative. I still find it hard to be confident about being in that role. Well, you get to join the club then. I took a quick look around the city, and all the people of Strikers are spending their time their own ways. Each and every one of them are trying to dispel or hide the anxiety and fear they feel about what might happen tomorrow. Even so, they won't give in because they're all part of Strikers, just like you. Right, Chica? The future's waiting past tomorrow, so let's get tomorrow done first. Chica. Will you be here with me tomorrow and every day after tomorrow? Well, can I stay with you? Of course you can. I can do my best because I have you with me, sister. Then let's win it, Chica. Alright, a future for who? Final map. Go. So that was a long intro to the map. Soldiers of Avel. Many have left us. Those of you who have chosen to remain by your Emperor's side have my gratitude. We will be by your majesty's side to our last breath. My father, my brother, and the one I sworn my future to, we've all fought with you up to here. And we will keep fighting for all the rebellion souls who we lost. Sisters, yes. The air event will arrive shortly. I'll start making my final preparations. You command the front lines. Command of the front lines is yours. I'm honored by words, your majesty. Your faith in Celestial Knight Resistance will not be misplaced. Good. Did you hear our sovereign warriors? We fight to the end upon the honor of Ravel. Once we fell the Advent and rout strikers, none will stand in Ravel's way. We will march to conquest under His Majesty's banner and secure Ravel's future. Here come... Oh, sorry. Hold on. Alrighty. Here comes the Advent. So, 2 battleships. Not a great lot. 30 units. Okay, so what people said was true. So, let us deploy everyone. Sure, why not? Deploy all striker units. No sign of special Emperor blooms and Dinos in the enemy forces. Sisters, where is His Majesty? You aren't worthy of His Majesty's time. I don't buy that Rebloom of all people got cold feet. Would he really be commanding from the rear? Should he be in reserve as part of some plan? Well, sitting here thinking isn't going to get us an answer. Once we blow up everything else on the field, he'll have to come out either way. You will do no such thing. I, Race Sisters, have been granted command of the troops by His Majesty. All units, prepare to attack. Is it time, Achika? Celestial Emperor Bloom is challenging us with an unshakable will. We must face him with the hearts equally as strong, or we won't have a hope of victory. Done right. I will hesitate no longer. I commit everything I have to defeating Bloom. Everyone, lend me your aid for the Advent and for the sake of our world. Understood. We've got our own determination and resolve to add to the pile. If our enemy isn't willing to stand down, so we won't either. You wait right there, Bloom. We'll drag you out here either way. Strikers, before we fight, I do want to say one thing. Thank you for rescuing His honor. Sisters. All soldiers charge. Give your all for Celestial Emperor Bloom and the future of Ravel. God, this is doing a number on my bloody voice. It's time we kick things off. Representative Achika. Yes. Strikers engage the enemy. Our target is the commander, Ray Sisters. Here and now we defeat Bloom and restore peace and liberty to our world. Alright, so begins what I expect to be a drawn out mission. Got me. Alright. Oh my god, 60 cost unity. It feels so good. Alright, 1. Two. 3. Alright, 3. Four. 5. And we'll do 1 extra as precaution, but I'm pretty sure that should be EXP capped right about now. Alrighty. Alright, well there's quite a few units who didn't actually get that, but that's fine. They should be able to make do. Alrighty. Have at it. Alright, so I'd get over here and start going after the main line. Our ace of aces, so let a Mercury. Oh, I forgot to put you back in your boat. Oh well, your other plane. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Alright, you are going after her. I'm just gonna keep sniping the elite units, bit by bit. And we're already capped out on Assist Link again. I didn't actually mean to seal, but it's fine. Well, not much of the enemy force left alive. Oh, that's sisters. Never mind. There we go. Alright. Turn 1 is an end. Alright, now we just got sisters left to go. Thank you, sisters, because I wanted to have this conversation with you. Just so you know, Azana is currently in our custody. I see. Wish I could apologize for putting her through such a frightful experience. It was my fault as well. I appreciate you helping me to make it right. But I appreciate you helping me make it right. You're sure you don't want to turn back, sisters? His Majesty's will is my command. I'll carry out my duty of a Celestial Knight. That's a shame, then I'll stop you, your warriors, and His Majesty. That's my duty as a Celestial Knight.
恐れを知らぬということは愚かであると知れ。プロフォトンエフェクトフルチャージ。消えるがいい。こっちにはプロフォトンフィールドがあるんだよ。これだけは言う。俺もラーバルのために戦ってんだよ。距離があるならこいつだ。プ 黒フォトンがお前を貫く。
陛下のためにも交代は許されない。
Alrighty. And then Spirits, Bravery, Pierce. Press. Do I need to overkill you with that? Can I do something else? Yeah, that'll work. Come on, sisters, just stop it already. What's the point in fighting like this? This is all as His Majesty has decreed. We need only follow him on his conquest. Look, I know Vabloom's an unstoppable train now, but you can all stop even if he won't. There's got to be a way to change Raval's future besides fighting. Still, I must. Okay, I guess you can't give up any more than we can. Which means there's only one way this ends. We got our own future to change, and we're not giving it up.
相手は大物、血が騒ぐ。長く持ってると手が熱い。
Demon Ben Shuriken.
合流だ。
Windmill with beams. Trying to never through that, but I think I failed pretty bad. Oh well. Goodbye, sisters. Either you die here or something else. Who knows? No, not yet. My life's flame is not yet extinguished. I will stand together with His Majesty until the end. This enough. Your Majesty. Bravo Bloom. All soldiers of Ravel and you, sisters. This is my final command. Depart this area immediately. Well, did your ears fail you? Depart immediately. The rest of this fight is mine to face. If that is your will, Your Majesty. You must survive so the blood of Ravel will survive. What could you possibly be planning, Your Majesty? Don't tell me you really think you can take on the whole pile of us alone. I'm not so self-absorbed as all that. Those are unmanned Stellars. So you had your troops leave and replace them with unmanned units. These are the same Stellar models as compose the units fighting across the world. So you really do think you can fight us alone? You aren't even an emperor anymore. You don't have any subjects to rule. I am the Celestial Emperor of Ravel. That's all I need. I will rule Ravel, dominate the Earth, and seize control of the power of the Evolvers. That is my destiny. Real force is beginning to concentrate around Vabloom. Come forth, gigantic Adonis. Vabloom's machine just docked into that. What is that thing? I don't know, but I do know it's enormous. It's not just big. Power seems to radiate from it. The machine is utilizing will force. I know this voice. It's like an echo from the depths of the earth. It's the same sound as my Dawe. The will force, the will of the Evolvers is behind this. Correct, the Evolvers have become my servant. This machine is the gigantic Idinos. Your event uses most of its energy to sustain the ship, but this devotes all its power to destruction, to being the ultimate weapon. So what, that makes it Ravel's version of the A Advent. Chica rejects the will force, I dominate it. I will show you just what the difference means. Your Majesty, you look like it is from the will device, a gift left behind by Nexus for me. He analyzed Izana, the superhuman's powers, and combined them with the Rebellion survival strategy gene. There's a system that lets me dominate the will force. You can do what? How much mental energy does this man have? You didn't. I used the will device to take control of the will force from Izana. Then I commanded the ruins to construct the gigantic Edenas. Whoa. That was a bombardment from the ruins. He has control over the ruins. The ruins can do more than this. More stellars. I can use wheel force power to drive the production system of the ruins with full force, building 10 stellars every minute. Wait, what? So the longer this fight goes on, the more enemies we're going to see. I've just finished calculations. If he can get 35 or more units on the field, we have no chance of winning. So we have to deal with the fire from the ruins and an overwhelming flow of reinforcements. We've got bigger problems than that. Even the Bloom's machine itself is a walking nightmare. This feeling reminds me of Saint Dragon. Of course it does. The gigantic Edenos exists to destroy the world and get an emperor. Strikers, you've become the greatest singular point in the world. I will crush you and overcome your power. Only then can I claim the galaxy to save the future of Rebel. Okay, done with your evil villain rant, Bloom. To all units, is everyone ready? Our enemies played all their cards, now we just need to show that we can beat them. Watch out, every minute will be another 10 stellars. There's currently 21 units on the field, including the gigantic Edonis. If that number reaches 35, we won't have a chance. Spoiler, that number is never going to reach 35. So we need to make sure we clean up the unmanned trash while we take the Bloom down. You should never be able to beat me. It's impossible. We will win the Bloom. Come on, Chica, let us begin the ascendance of the conqueror of the galaxy. Mine, the ascendance of the Bloom. So, about that. Okay. Alright, enough of this nonsense. Behold my true form. Alrighty. So this is where I do wish I could just have this as a hotkey. So there's a reason why we're doing it this way, and that is, for one reason, we are going to... how many uses of Unity do you have left, actually, before I continue on my little rant? Enough. Cool. You are not the one I wanted. Where are you? There he is. Alright. That is not as much as I was thinking. I mean, there's some people that I don't need to worry about for this anyway, because you're not going to have conversations with this man. So, you're one of them. I can almost guarantee, Athrun, you're not going to be one of them either, because even you didn't have conversations with other people. You're most certainly not having any. As much as I would love that you have a conversation with him, again, you're a side character, so I doubt it. Alright. Let's begin this train in full force. Alright, so I get 2 uses before I have to reset it, so... You have seal, so I don't actually have to worry about you. Yep, the ultimate cheese, folks. But this ultimate cheese is allowing us to leapfrog our units to get to have a nice conversation with the loom, so I will put up with this cheese, though I would normally not do it and just let it turn pass. Otherwise. Alright, so we can actually do it one more time because we only need 2. Now, technically I don't even need to do this, because I still have my SP restore item, but, you know. Alright, is there anyone else I want to get particularly close? You're on range. You actually don't care about, because you're not going to have a conversation with the man. I'd be generally absolutely surprised if you had a conversation with him. You have zeal, so you don't actually matter in this equation. So you can just move up and hit one. Then you will need another. Alright. Alright, I think we are kind of done with the leapfrogging then, so we can just commit ourselves to some other stuff. We just need to move Daba just a bit closer with the last one. Oops, and I just watched that, so that's my bad. Oh well, I guess we'll just do it for Shin then. Alright. Let's begin. Oh wow, no conversation with Ichiko? Really?
全ての戦いに終止符を打ちます。満月砕きだよ、エチカ。ワイズルーンドラッヘ、配置につきました。
お嬢様、ご指示を。
FMC 始動。感じる。エアデントのみんなの思いを。フルムーンクラッシュやるよエチカ。発射ぶちかませいっけー。
動揺と恐怖が伝わってくるな。
あの光はただいまエチカ。
エチカワイ・フランバーネット、そなたの存在は許されない。ギガン・エンディーノスは太陽すら飲み込む。その力を滑る者、それが天帝だ。
今回はこちらの読み勝ちですな。
Alright, so let's actually have a look at this thing. So it has a shield, has HP recovery, chain of command, all disabler. The Supreme, triple action, survival strategy, genes level 9. It does seem like I could actually daunt him into next century, which is kind of funny. Does anyone actually have daunt other than... Okay, some other people do have it. There we go. Alright, well, if you're not going to have a chat with him, then let's see who else does. No one has a chat with you? You're kidding me. You can't be the final form then if there's absolutely no chats happening. Amazing strikers, I'm impressed you can face the gigantic Indonos on equal footing. Too late for Baxi's power. If you're going to, all you're going to do is lose. Then I'll hit you with every last scrap of strength I have. Wait, what? He's doing the same thing Poseidon and Sirocco did. He's driving his energy out of control. That's right, it's now the gigantic Indonos is 3 times as powerful. 3 times. But that would be far beyond the machine's ability to handle. Your Majesty. I've always been prepared to die for the cause. I shall not stop here. I think you're not trying to die for just this. You want to atone. You know this isn't the right path, Mr. Chica. Nexus and Cybus both advise you to avoid needless battle. Your people have grown tired of war. Somewhere deep down you knew you were wrong, but you couldn't stop fighting. Don't say silence, Celestial Emperor Vabloom. I am the Celestial Emperor. Even if I walked the wrong path, I cannot turn back and face all those who staked their lives to build it. Then you're just letting your authority get to your head. Then answer me, Chica. What can you do for the people whose lives your errors and judgment cost? There's but one thing I can do to stay faithful to those souls. I don't have an answer to that right now, but there's one thing I do know. If a leader can't admit their mistakes, then there's no future for those under them. Your Majesty, please stop. There's still time to fix everything. You and all Ravel have had your lives twisted by the Evolvers. You're victims as much as anyone. We may not attend peace immediately, but there at least can be... at least we can stem the pointless bloodshed. Victims of the Evolvers, pointless bloodshed. Save your pity, we Revelians fight for Ravel. I won't allow the blood spilled by my people to be in vain. That was an intense rage like we've never felt. We Revelians have fought this far to rule from atop the galaxy. We won't fall to anyone's hands, not to yours, not to the Evolvers. So I must defeat you to prove the might of Ravel. This is the one and only thing I can do for my fallen comrades, Your Majesty. Look, Cybus, this is what I am. I don't need anyone to understand what I'm doing. All Ravel depends on me. The only way to redeem my crushed pride is with an undeniable amount of power. Winners, losers, our world's left all that behind. You're from the far future, but that still dominates your view of the world. You will never be able to escape it. Our purpose and pride so intense they turned into hubris. Rather Bloom, you're the least free of us all. Yes, and that is the path I've chosen. Give me your power, O Will Force, the power to destroy everything before me, the power to change the future. The giant Andonia's power output has increased by 150%. Wait, shouldn't that be 300? The Will Force isn't as strong as he thought. Why, I should have complete control over the Will Force. Is this the limit of the Will Force? No, that's not what's happening. You can't even comprehend this, Bloom. Just as the Evolver's just as the Evolver's hatred lingered as the Will Force, people's souls exist long after their bodies are gone. The souls of those who lost their lives but want peace all the same are coming together here. What? The dead from the Revolutionary War, their wishes for peace, have become a counterbalance to suppress the Will Force that desires war. I can feel it. A power that isn't the Will Force is gathering here. It's not just nasty grudges. It's something much warmer. Trays. I'm sure you must be here somewhere. Come on, are you lending us your strength? I wonder if Chairman Durandal is somewhere in here. I can feel them. I feel all their wishes they're entrusting us with. Come on, everyone. Time for us to sing. Sing a song filled with the wish for peace. A wish for peace. Now is the perfect time to teach you something for Bloom. Listen closely, for this is why people never gave up hope, no matter how long you dragged out your wars. What are you talking about? It's simple. Everyone in this world desires peace in their heart. That desire supported them through your schemes and kept them strong through the Evolver's incessant demands for war. That wish is what humanity gained from the Revolutionary War. But that's ridiculous. That would mean that the combative evolution of you Earthlings. Humanity is already growing past the will of the Evolvers. The future may still be uncertain, but once we move past the struggle, we will smash Get an Emperor's seal on history and gain the power to change the future, I'm sure of it. The future will change. I choose to talk with Azana at those ruins. That's what allowed us to save her here. That one decision put the future on a different course, and thus our force of will drove it to the outcome we wanted. So this is a true way to break the seal on reality. If that's how we'll change the future, and that's how we'll change the future together. All we have to do is end this fight. Heh. Ha 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 ha. Your Majesty. So if I win, the future changes. Well, even if I lose, the future will still change. O Nexus, O heroes of Avel. Your Von Struggle was not for naught. So be it, then I followed my own path. For Bloom. I should thank you, Strikers. I'm finally fully free from the shackles of the position of Celestial Emperor. Now I fight solely for myself. I fight as a man who wishes to claim the galaxy as his own. Don't do that, Your Majesty. There's no future in just fighting for the sake of it. I'm sorry if you're disappointed in me, Cyrus. But this is who... Sorry, Han. Okay. I'm sorry if you're disappointed in me, Cyrus, but this is who the man known as Bloom has always been. I will take the galaxy as my own. I swear it on the pride eyes of Avel and on the dreams of those who fought at my side. Then we will stop you. Let's go, Bloom. I want to see what you can do now that you're not Celestial Emperor anymore. Evolvers, the conquerors of the galaxy you wish to see won't be the Earthlings, they'll be me. Gigantic Endurance. Take my ambition and the ambition of the Evolvers and turn it into strength. His unleashed ambition is making him much stronger. Well, we still won't lose to it. This isn't about the future anymore. If we don't pound the stalk into the sand, our world is doomed. And we won't let that happen. Our future has just begun. For those who wish for peace, for those who seek liberty, for the people we love, we will defend the world with everything we've got. Commence the attack on the Bloom. It's time we brought this battle to a close so we can move into the future. Come them, Strikers, my victory is near. Bring it, the Bloom. Time for our last battle. Alright. So Edda, you know what to do, right? Yes, beat him and end this war. And, huh? Come back alive too, no excuses. Right. You whelps, I am the Bloom. If you really valued your lives, you would never have crossed me. I still have lots of things I want to do, that's why I'm coming back alive. Yeah, what's the word is said, though I'm not surprised some war-brain geezer wouldn't get it. We're not letting a guy like that run our future into the ground. Fine, enough talk. I'll use force to show you how naive you are. So what I can do this, Miss Minori. Let's go, Ariel. We can't let someone like him have his way. We will win, all of us together. Something tells me we're not getting a lot of conversations in, so we'll try and get the ones that definitely matter. And end it with this. Alright, so we have a few little love taps we can probably do. Can you hear me, Rather Bloom? I hear your voice, but there's no point in listening. Words have no more weight between us. Our weapons will speak for us now. That's a shame. I can't help but feel that all this could have been somewhat different if we had met you another way. You think it could have come to a different end. No, I'll build the future I want with my own hands. That's what I fight for. As do I. Think I'm a Chica. We'll have to see at the end who shall stand and who shall fall. A Chica. Mr. Chica. Please everyone give your strength to the A event and I. Aye, miss. Now let's end this. A event, open fire. Oh well, we very well might not get very many more, so let's do the one I am interested to see. Okay, so not everyone has one anyway. Rather Bloom, are you fighting for the people who have died? I am. That's the former Celestial Empress duty, the path I've chosen. I can't say I don't understand where you're coming from, but this world belongs to the living. If you don't let go of the dead, you'll just make living people suffer. You use the souls of the dead as power. I can sense it through the rule device. They aren't me. I'm alive and I'm the one fighting. Camille may be using the souls of the departed as power, but he's looking towards the future. And that gives him the strength to change both the present and the future. Changing the future is my goal as well. I'll carve out a new Ravelian hegemony in this galaxy, and that's why I'll fight. Then why don't you realize your ego will rob others of their future? Your plan ends here. The future shouldn't be built for more. Alright. Alright, so I guess sub-characters don't get to have a chat either. Then I guess there's only one super one I want to see before we do this, which looks to be almost fatal. So, one last little love tap from German. Come, German Cashew, you're one of the strongest warriors on Earth, but even you can't stop me. I have a way to go before I count myself amongst the strongest, and that's why I can't afford to lose here. You tell him, Doman. Bro can't lose to you. If anyone's going to beat him, it's going to be me. Our battles will not end today. As long as we live, we'll fight. That's what it means to be a fighter. Well said, young ones. Keep competing with each other and soar to even greater heights. I don't understand why. The answer is simple, Vavloom. We all believe in the future and we're working towards it with all our might. Answer me, Vavloom. Does your fight lead to a future? It does. I will create one with my own two hands. That's why I must win. I acknowledge your spirit, but I can't let you take what's important to us. I challenge you, Vavloom. This hand of mine will crush your ambition. Alright. Alright, it is time to end this once and for all. Goodbye, Vabloom. I've eagerly awaited this moment, Sukinoa Forte. Yeah, I bet you're really looking forward to getting past me and setting up the bomb on a Chica, but don't get ahead of yourself, pal. Certainly, Ichika by Vanabert is one of my objectives, but you're no less a target, Sukinoa Forte. Well, me. I'm just her bodyguard. You are freedom itself. I could only see it once I moved past the title of Celestial Emperor. Well, back up. I'm a ninja and I'm totally duty bound to my mission. Perhaps, but you take pride in that fact. That's something you can give your life for unflinchingly. I've realized that this very heart that allows you to do that gives you limitless power. That's what I want to overcome. Thanks, I think. I'm glad you respect me that much at least. By defeating you, I'll overcome the man I have been and become someone new. Say what? Well, too bad, pal. I still have plenty of bodyguarding to do for Ichika in the future. Don't worry, Ichika will be following you in a short order. Wow, that might be the most motivating thing I've ever heard. Now I know I can't let you defeat me, no matter what. I'm ending this battle right here, right now, for Ichika's sake. Good, let your spirit burn, show me the power of a ninja. You don't gotta tell me twice. Forte, blast this idiot to stardust. Please don't get hurt, Forte. Just hold on, Ichika. I'll clean this villain off like the trash he is and head straight home to you. I'm Tsukunori Forte, a member of Hayes and Ichika's bodyguard. Lava Bloom, you're Ichika's enemy and you're the enemy of the whole world, and guess what that makes you?
バルベルムのプレッシャーに気をされる。エチカ、力を貸して。ニーラカ内の出力 120% を突破。
ではお嬢様、
コード FMC 承認。やるよ、ムーンドラヘ。フルムーンクラッシュ任せて、エチカ。発射。これが私たちの力だよ。いっけー。
友よ、俺もお前たちのところへ。
ワイズルーンドラヘは大丈夫、バッチリ決めた。
Alrighty. So it's over. It was always gonna end this way, you know. Why? Somewhere in there you wanted it to end here, that's why you had Sisters escape. But not us, we were looking ahead. We have a future, you weren't going to beat us. Indeed, perhaps you were right, Tsukunori Forte. But I faced you openly with all my strength, so I have no regrets. All that is left is... Your Majesty. Please stop, Your Majesty. Sisters, do not allow the vow to end. This is your Emperor's final command to you. And my first request. Your Majesty, what are you saying? Wait, is that... Izana? Izana. But Bloom, I know what you're trying to do. You wanted to collect all the wheel force in the world so you could drag it down through death with you, didn't you? I suppose there's no point in lying to a superhuman. But you can't fight it now, Evolvers. Your will is bound to mine through the will device. You will not return to Earthlings, so you will not turn the Earthlings into your puppets. You will die here with me. You will pay the price for using us Evolvers. Then take me with you. Izana. My power shouldn't exist, so no. Ah. You're free of the Evolvers, I freed you myself. So live and be free. Emperor of Bloom. Go to Ichika, she'll teach you everything you need to know. She'll teach you how to be completely free. The Bloom. Ichika, take care of Izana. And as And as you two have the makings of a ruler, claim the galaxy in my place. That I will never do. You have so much power, yet you turn away from conquest. You truly are free. What a bore to the end. Salute to you, Babloom. No, no, Your Majesty. The gigantic Endurness has been completely destroyed. Seriously up of a bloom, even here at the end, I don't really understand what you were about, but I can respect how you led your life. The dimensional boundaries around the ruins are distorting. Without the real force to sustain it, it can't exist in our dimension, I suspect. Come on, Azana. The fighting is over. Humanity is free from the Evolver's control. No one will use you as your tool anymore. If you manage to dig up someone who wants to, we'll fight them too. So, you don't need to worry anymore. But, let's go, Azana, together. I have so much I want to talk to you about. Just like our world, your life starts here. My life starts here. That's right, the future is ours. Okay. Azana is secured. Well then, miss, if you would. As of this moment, I'm declaring this mission a success. All units depart this area immediately. It's time to go home. Heck yeah. So, we two-turned the final map. We definitely did get enough MXP to be done with it for eternity. Rico hit 99 out of 175, which is be normal. In the public square, the passing of the Celestial Emperor Verbloom has allowed Vaval to be reborn. Representative Racistus, on behalf of the AA Advent, I would like to build a positive relationship with the new Revalian nation. I swear now before the people gathered here that we will strive towards that end. Thank you, Representative Chica, however. Let's leave the past in the past. Now that Earth is free from the Evolvers, we have to build our own new future ourselves. I believe that is the road we follow. But I believe that the road we follow to that new future leads alongside Vaval. Representative Ichika. Let's build our new future through means other than war, sisters. Yes, I also swear on my life to strive to that end. That is what I can do for His Majesty, who ushered the past of Vaval to its end. That was well put, Ichika. Leave the past in the past. Let's do our best, Isana. This is the real beginning, for Vaval, for the world, for the AA event, and for us. Right. And you're part of this too, I guess, Cybus. Of course I am. I'll happily take the responsibility for protecting Isana. That's not what I mean. The Revalians and Earthlings are friends now, and you're a bridge. Noah's is utterly collapsed. The war that engulfed our world should finally come to an end. The World Guru have also backed off, and the Infernal Alliance has been destroyed. And we freed humanity from the Evolvers in the deal. The lingering ghosts that drive people to fight, their defeat might just make this the real start of a new era. A chain of events that begins 12,000 years ago is finally over. True, Barrow's been defeated too. Is that it for Raideen? Good question, Mum. We have unquestionably accomplished the wishes of the Emperor Mu had for Raideen. You should be the one to choose what Raideen's future is now, Akira. I should? That's right, as the hero, the decision should be yours. Then I know what my choice is. There are still remnants of the Yuma Empire out there across the world. Until everyone can live in peace, I'll keep fighting with Raideen. You're determined as ever, Akira. You really do deserve the title of hero. It's a little embarrassing hearing it put like that. The mythical power of Raideen, man. The cultures of Earth are a varied bunch, huh? We were just here for our mission, but it'd be nice to enjoy the culture of the NUN's homeworld. Well, Captain, we could try to get stationed here at Earth for a while and see, so we could tour across the world. About that, I received word from Zhao's about our next mission. From Zhao's directly. As it happens, the wars that Earth's seen recently has brought it into the galactic spotlight. Right now, interest in Earth is really high. I had no idea. We could be seeing tourists visit Earth from across the galaxy then. As a result, Wakira will be staging an official Earth concert tour. A concert tour here on Earth. Do you think that's because of Minorin? That's right, Zhao approved her proposal for our future performances. I don't mind staying. Let's have Valkyria celebrate Earth's newfound peace with our songs. Yeah. There's no one gunning for Valkyria now, so I guess Delta Flight's not really needed anymore, huh? Don't say that, Hayate. Having you here is the whole reason I can sing. Freya. We're still going to be on guard duty for Valkyria, Hayate. Yeah, glad to hear it. So rest easy, Master. Oh man, and here I was thinking we could take Delta Flight's place as their escort. Valkyria's got 5 members and so do we. Exactly, we could team up each of our crew with a member of Valkyria. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but we're not giving up our jobs that easily. Yeah, I know. Besides, I wouldn't try to get between you and Freya. It is right to get a little time with the mature Kaname or with Mikina's ness. You might want to give it a rest, Hayoma. Yeah, Chizuru is right here, you know. Oh, it's fine, Kisake. If Shimmer as our leader decides we should defend Valkyria, then I can support that. Of course, we'd be on the job, so it would be unacceptable if personal considerations complicate things. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, Hiruma? Hiruma, I think you dug that grave yourself. Yeah, I'll get a shovel and start filling it in. I'm sorry, could you speak up, Hiruma? It was really a joke. It really was a joke, Chizuru. The battle team's mission is to fight for peace for real. Well then, us rabbits can take care of Valkyria. Did people miss the whole convo about Delta Flight not going anywhere? Oh, don't be so selfish. We won't have much to do now that the Valkyria are gone, so we need to find some kind of new posting before a bean counter decides we're too expensive to keep around. I mean, I just want to draw Magna. I wouldn't mind some time to improve my cakes. Inzuri's Magna and Kai's cakes. Hiruma, I think we need to give them a reality check. Right, no way, I'm not going to be the one to dump ice on everyone's good moods. Magna's one thing, but weren't you training to be a hero, Izuru? I'll keep up with that too. After all, that's what all the rabbits are. Right, guys? How many times do I have to say not to include me in that? Come to think of it, now that we're not at war, we can consider replacing our leader. We're the boss, and we'll say you're fired, leader. We're always going to be the failed team as long as we got you in charge, Izuru. You should try to become the perfect 6. I guess we aren't going to change much even though the war's over. I mean, you're not wrong. Actually, what is going to happen to MGP now, Commander Suzukaze? For the moment, our mission will involve responding to the Walguru's remnant forces. I doubt much will change for us since we're on dispatch in the first place. So, rabbits, what do you think about my old proposal to go out into the galaxy? Well, I can't really make up my mind about it. Speaking of the galaxy, what's going to happen to Pentagona? Poseido's maritime city Savat is an interstellar ship as it happens. The plan is to use that to get back to Pentagona. So you guys are really leaving, Daba? At some point, yes. So you're sticking around Earth for the moment. That's the plan. And this goes beyond those... Sorry, 1 second. Just wanted to adjust my microphone just a bit more. And that goes for... And this goes beyond those of us aboard the A Advent. As it happens, the remnants of what were the Poseidon forces have returned to Savat. And many of them wish to remain on Earth a bit longer. Oh, have they come to like our little blue planet? Of course they have. It's a heck of a lot nicer than Pentagona was under Poseidon's rule. Some of them would like permanent residence here from what Hitachiya told me. It's amazing to think some of them want to remain now. Well, it's probably a reaction to how Poseidon's reign ended. Yeah, but talk about shameless, they didn't care one bit about this rock while they were messing it up in the great Poseidon's name. Don't be like that, the regulars weren't entirely made up of Poseidon fanatics. Everything is going to change, Pagona, like Earth, is entering a new era. Lewis, what's wrong? Daba, are you going to become the new ruler in place of Poseidon? Historically speaking, regime changes happen by force in Pentagona. So Daba has the right since he struck down Poseidon. Daba, I don't want to be a ruler. If I take up rulership after having cast down the previous one, we're just going to repeat history again. Whoa, hold on now. I know what you're going to say, KO. I've been pretty irresponsible if I do nothing, right? That's why that was my plan. That's why my plan is that I'll become one of the new rulers. One of them? I didn't defeat Poseidon all by myself after all, we all made it happen together. So I'd like for all of us to be the ones at the head of this new era in Pentagon's history. So that's your answer then. I'm not running away from my responsibility, this is my way of addressing the challenge head on. That's very like you, Daba. That's also why I want to try to learn more here while I'm on Earth. I've been too busy fighting to do anything else after all. A worthy answer, Daba my road. Queen Sealer. What lies beyond war is that which grants peace to our souls. Battle of Pentagona. Let your victory help return the world to its proper form. I'll do everything I can to ensure it happens. So, what do we do now? Would you like to return to Boston Well soon, Shion? Actually, I'd like to stay here on Upper Earth for a while. Shion, what brought this about? Ultimately, I'm going back to Boston Well at some point, there's no question there. But since I'm here on Upper Earth, I want to learn more about the things I haven't seen yet. To become stronger, to go faster, to fly higher. Well-tempered ambition can be an energy that drives people. So long as you do not lose yourself within it and use it some way to improve yourself, then that's a wonderful ambition. I can't say I thought all that deeply about it, honestly. Shion Zaba, when the time comes, I will speak to Jacoba Aeon. I'll ensure that you and yours will return to the place you belong. Does that all sound good to you, Ramul? Yes, I want to see the same things you do, Shion. Well then, I guess I'll stick with you all. Stick with us, I thought you belonged here on Upper Earth in the first place. I haven't decided where I belong just yet. I've been banished from Boston Well and discovered by my family here on Upper Earth. Sure. But hey, that just means I get to decide where I belong. All I need is some time to think about it. I'll stay with you, Sho. Shouldn't you head back to your family, Marvel? Don't be silly, my place is by your side. Yeah, get a room, you two. If you'd rather not put up with it, then you can take off, Todd. Oh, come on, don't kick me to the curb. You're not the only one trying to figure out where he belongs. That goes for you, right? That goes for you too, right, Byrne? Yeah. Besides, I will have my own duty to fulfill here on Upper Earth. What's that? Making amends for the terrible things I did here. Byrne. Devote yourself to this course as you see fit, Byrne. I will do what I can to aid you. The Gangoan is still here, which means I still have the duties to perform here on Upper Earth. I guess we'll be living up here for the foreseeable future. Is that a problem? I'm excited to see how Upper Earth changes. Sorry to force you all to stay up here with me. A battler's most important duty is to blaze the trail for others to follow. I have high hopes for your leadership, Shozama. Honestly, I'm not sure I really understand what a battler is. I do know though I want to do what I can as best I can. That's good enough, Sho. Chum's right. Camille. Sounds like you and Daba know what you're trying to do now. What about you, Camille? Me? I'd like to hear what you think about your future as well. Captain. I have high expectations for your future, so tell me what you think it will be. It's not something to express in words, I'll demonstrate it through my actions. Camille. You seem like you're in better spirits now. Maybe I'm not as introspective as Sho or Daba are, but I've done my fair share of thinking. Yeah, right, you still haven't found an answer, have you? The answer I found is I don't have an answer. So instead, I'll just keep striving for what I want the future to look like each day. Bold words, that's my rival. Oh my god, I can't believe you're still on about that. And why shouldn't I be? I think our best option is to keep our opinions to ourselves, and content ourselves with watching over them instead. I'm sure you're thinking about Camille too, Captain. Well, I've known him for about as long as you have. I can't help but wonder if we had simply left our unsolved problems as baggage for the next generation to carry. If you two want to content yourselves with growing old, that's your business. As for me, I still have plenty of things I want to do. And I'll be there to help you with them, Amuro. Fair enough, Amuro. I won't let you outdo me. As the Supreme Commander of Neo Zeon, I plan to be the driving force building a new era. I expect nothing less, Shah Aznable. I appreciate your determination, you two, but you'll need to grow up a bit, especially if you want to be able to hand things down to the next generation. Pretty old-fashioned there, right? Well, unlike you and Shah, I'm an old type of man. In this old type things, you two would do well to remember that no matter the era, people are people, some things never change. A good point to keep in mind. Yeah. Lieutenant Amuro, Captain Shaw, this is no time to accept defeat. Humanity's battle is just getting started. Takuma. What battle are you talking about? What else? We've got to deal with the ones trying to dictate our future. Get it, Emperor. Emperor's not the only problem I'm talking about. Yeah, there's probably going to be more ambitious idiots who spread war across the galaxy in the future. I bet Emperor is relying on those very people to draw strength from. Every pain in the butt like that is one more enemy we've got to deal with. Just as Queen Seal said, ambition is its own energy. The same power was what helped humanity spread across the galaxy. And the truth is, there are plenty of people who were harmed by that expansion. Our enemies are going to be people who think ambition just means chasing their own ego. Those who would take peace and liberty through violence, same sort of enemies the A event has faced so far. We can do it, Tetsuya. That way we can make sure no one misuses photon power. Yes, that's our duty as Bazin Emperor pilots. Tetsuya. Koji. You guys can keep photon power out of any bad guy's hands. You bet, photon power is a light that shines on the future. A light that shines on the future, that's one heck of a catchphrase. Well, we can't let Messenger Crew steal all our glory, we gotta fight for the future we want to see too. Alright, what does that actually involve? Well, yeah, but... yes. A good question, I saw that coming. Come on, Kamo, the question goes to you too, help me come up with an answer. We have to build a future that humanity, Saurians, and extra solars can all accept. That was my plan regardless. Attaboys, the future is yours now. That's right, be ambitious. Mind you, it feels like Mr. O and Professor Shikishima have still got another 100 years ahead of themselves. Well, if the old folks ever become a problem, kick us to the curb. The future doesn't come if you wait for it, you gotta go get it yourselves. Getting the future yourselves. It really is like that, isn't it? Yes, the future for all of hope. The future's interesting because you don't know what it is. Well, now I know what it's gonna do something too. Me too, I'm ready. A future that abounds with hope, striving for that makes it much easier to try your best. Exactly right, Jet Jager. We've got a lot of fight left to deal with to get the future we want. Of course, I'm happy to help. So what will you two be doing night and second? Godzilla's gone, the world's at peace, you could go back. That's our decision, not yours. Hey, I'm just trying to be generous and kind. It's not easy to tell when you're being either. What are you going to do, Knight? I think I understand. I shall stay in the world for a while yet. I didn't even say anything. You didn't need to say it for me to understand. You gotten pretty attached to this world and the A event, Knight. Oh ho, you too, huh, buddy? Even I get it this time. Be quiet, Onija. I also understand. Quiet down, Onija. I get it too. How about you go over there, Onija? What the heck is with all of you? Whose side are you on anyway? Well, if it's like that, I guess I'll stick with you for now too. Don't forget, Guma. Forget what? We're all foreign elements to this world. We are, Kaiju are, and you are too. We'll have to leave this world eventually. Wait, so... Guma's going to have to go somewhere. If that includes Kaiju, then Goldburn will have to go too. Yeah, but so what? Guma. I'm here now, that's all that matters. You're right. Don't start slacking now, guys. The war may be over, but Dynazen's still got a lot to do. And that is... we'll have to figure that out, all of us together. Understood, Captain Guma. Guess our goodbyes with Guma is still going to be ways in the future. Yeah. We talked about this before, right? If we lose Dynazen, then I'll still be here with you, Minami, no matter what. Hey, Yomogi, you're the only one who calls me by my family name at this point. I guess so, huh? It'd be nice if you would use my name, not my mom. Well, do you not want to? No, I'm fine with that. I'm really fine, Yum. Wow, you really did just drop it out there. Oh, sorry. I'm just messing with you, Yomogi. Aw, Minami. Looks like you have to practice to get used to it. Oh, oops, I didn't. No need to hurry, that goes for Guma, and it goes for us too. Yeah. Well done, Yomogi. He could have tried being a little bit more passionate in the moment. Well, he did good, by Yomogi's standards anyway. He's grown a lot over the course of this war. The world changes and the people change as well. Good changes, of course. And if anyone wants to stop it from changing, we'll deal with them. There's the duty of the Shuffle Alliance. Don't you forget though, Doman. Once things settle down some more, there'll be more Gundam fights. We're going to be rival when that day comes. I'm winning the next one. Come on, Doman, let's go for it. No holds barred. Well, you got a lot of challenges, Doman. What's the plan? I guess I'll take them all on, of course, as the Gundam of Gundams should. Doman, my comrade of Doman, and comrades of Doman. Be each other's whetstones and strive for even greater heights. I shall join you as the Gundam fighter of the AA event. Oh god, we can't lose! I'd be glad to face you, Master. You better be prepared to put on a good showing for Doman's rival Shin. I'll have to make a good showing just against more than just Doman. I hope I'll have a chance to face you too someday, Kira. Shin. So I'll fight with you, Kira. That way I can try to close the distance between us. With me. Unless you don't want to. No, I'm happy to hear that. Very happy. That's a nice smile, Kira. Oh, that's great, huh, Shin? Yeah. I'm glad for you too, Kira. That's right. Watch out, Kira. Shin's gonna be a tough kid to handle. Nah, that's just because I got stuck with you, Afrin. Huh? I think you got the gauntlet thrown in your face, Afrin. Just to be clear, I'm also looking forward to facing you, Afrin. Well, alright, Shin. I look forward to seeing how far you can go. Man, you always act like the boss. Do you think you're Captain Shaw or something? Okay, that's a gauntlet. That is a gauntlet. Yes, thank you, Kira. I did notice. Well, it seems like it's actually getting to him. Those three really have grown a lot closer. Bit of a strange sight considering how things were during the Revolutionary War. They all set their sights on the same future. It's no surprise they would bond. That goes for you and yours as well, Lelouch. Suzaku, Kawan, and Lelouch. How nice. I suppose. So hey, Zero, you're not going to disappear on us, right? What makes you think I would? Well, with the fighting over and your duty fulfilled, it seems like you declare there's no point in remaining or something. I could see myself saying that if the world were fully at peace. Are you saying there's more fighting ahead? I agree that it will take some time for the chaos to settle, but then we'll have to keep at it until everything is solved. That's the duty of Zero, right, Lelouch? Right. There you have it, CC. I need you to stay with us as well. There's no point in hiding. I'm well aware you are planning to slip out quietly on your own, but you are my accomplice. No, that's not the right word for what you are now. CC, so why don't you have me as your partner? I will always need your help. Your partner? Sure, why not? You could always use someone to witness the feats you pull off. Although, I'm far from the only person who can't leave you alone. So, Hero, will you kill me now that the war is over? As you observed, we still have unreserved problems ahead of us. I mean, sure, but if you define it vaguely enough, you can always say that. Maramiya described history as a 3-beat waltz of war, peace, and revolution. So this piece is just another beat in the rhythm. How pointless, the world will never advance if all it does is spin in place. Zero, if you would speak of justice, then devote your efforts to advancing the world. Yeah, all of them. Of course, that's what I live for now. I also agree, if dead figures like us have any right to life, it would be for that and that alone. Sex, you don't have to be dead to feel that way. I'm still alive and I feel the same. We fight for the day when the world no longer needs... We will fight for the day when we are no longer needed by the world. Man, if that day came, what would we even do? You would still have plenty of work to do, Duo. You've got to get our junk shop back in business. I've got the Winner family business to run. I'd go back to the circus. What about you, Wolfie? I won't worry about it until the time comes. I have plenty of people to share that problem with anyway. And you, Hero? I already know. Good, when that day comes, make sure you come to me first. I'll remember that. Hero and Marina's hearts really are connected. So what a Mercury. Oh yes? Even the Zero system couldn't understand you and the Ariel. Oh, okay, one moment. Okay, so I had to take a screenshot of that. Wow, that's harsh, Hero. That's harsh. Huh. You built the future with your own hands, don't forget that. Build the future. Come on, Soeda, don't tell me we're gonna check out. So, you were gonna check out. We got tons of work to do. Really, but the fighting's all over. True, but now when Gundam Inc. But now is when Gundam Inc. will really come into its own. You're right, we've got a lot to do now that people who were hurt in this war. Let's do it then. We're gonna help all the people out. So we're gonna help out all the people who need it, as long as we can turn a profit doing it. To do that, we're going to need a lot of conditions. So we've got a lot of conditions we need to meet, and none of them are easy. But we can do it. We're building a future with our own hands, after all. Oh, Bob, you should help them. What? It's not like you don't have anything else to do, right? No, but I can't show my face to them as I am. Then what are you going to do? You heard everyone, Soetta. We won't have a moment to rest. Understood. We'll have to work for Gundam. We'll have work from Gundam Inc. But there's also Valkyria's Earth Concert Tour. I'll keep doing my best as long as you need. So can I count on you, in other words? Always. You're really excited for this, huh? There's so much in the world I want to see and hear and learn. Right here with everyone on the A Advent. It really is over. Yep. Well, the Loom is defeated and humanity is free of the Evolvers. Now we can finally put so much of this to bed. We can give the 31st the good news. So, what do you plan to do now? Mina. Now that you defeated the Bloom, there's no need for you to remain a ship captain. I tend to keep following you, so if you depart the A-Event, then... What are you on about? We have a damn good employer in little Mr. Chica. Oh. If we told her we were going to quit now, do you know how mad she'd get? Not to mention that I wouldn't walk away from a gig as nice even if you paid me. Were you looking to leave the A-Event, Mina? No, not at all. Then let's both give it our best, yeah? We'll keep our place aboard the A-Event safe. Yes, sir. However, I'm curious if we're going to see a victory bonus now that the fighting's over. A miser like a Chica would never pay out a bonus like that. Well then, Mr. Chica, I'll prepare for the All-Citizen Memorial Peace Celebration. Thank you, Nina, and thank you for everything you've done. Now don't talk like that. You and I have a long future ahead of us, Mr. Chica. Unless you dismiss me, you'll always have a Nina at your side. Anina. Now then, pardon me. Please enjoy your victory with your precious family. Thank you, Anina. She's amazing. I hope I grow up to be a woman like Anina. You do? Well, I've got a kid sister now. I want to try and be more mature, you know. Did you just call me your kid sister? Yep. The fighting's over now, so... I've been waiting for this, sister. Me too, Achika. I've been so eager for this day to come. You both did well, Achika Forte. I'm proud to have you three as my sisters. From now on, the three sisters myself, my sister Forte, and my sister Zana. Wait, I'm part of that? Well, of course you are. Did you not want to be? No, I'd like that. There's nothing to be afraid of anymore, but we'll keep you safe. I'm happy to be here, Brother Cross, Sister Zana, and Big Sister Forte. There you go. The day has come at last. Remember, you've got this. We taught you after all. You'll be a great Big Sister Forte. Thanks, everyone. I used to have nothing outside my mission, but now I have so much. The A-Event, Achika, and all of you. Forte, my sister. We've still got a lot ahead of us, Achika. I'll keep fighting for you in the A-Advent. And I promise that I'll always keep you safe. It is. I'm Sukinoa Forte, a ninja with Special Stealth Forces Haze, and the bodyguard of A-Advent representative. I'm also a peace and liberty loving member of Strikers and Achika's older sister. From here on out, I'm the one who chooses my missions, all to keep the people important to me safe. Do I finally get a break? Yes, I do. Time to let the credits play. Oh. Now that was a lot and a lot of text to read.
してただ眠るだけ
おぼろげに浮かぶ月の葉につれ荒れ果てた大地の声叫んだ Rain Going 自由への道を求め僕らはそう Never end Prayer 届けもっと遠く明日もわからないなら折れた翼でも飛んでゆけると信じ届けどんな遠い場所だって構わないからあの日見た夢を掴む時まで Change 恐れずに羽ばたけ壊れゆく古の人星汚れた鎖を断ち
それは放たれた
雷鳴は激しく空は泣いたレインレイン
Feel it 色あせた悪夢暗闇を浄化してどうか
魂に刻まれているすべて帰るべき場所を守りたい叫ぶレインAncient 細胞の記憶一つつなげ Never say never 届けもっと遠く明日もわからないなら折れた翼でも飛んでゆけ されたメイクの彼方今も赤髪に染まる空流れる星たちをさまよって漂り抱きしめるレイ
噛んだ戦いのかけら手放してただ眠るだけ
おぼろげに浮かぶ月の葉見つめ荒れ果てた大地の声叫んだ Rain Going 自由への道を求め僕らはそう Never end Prayer 届けもっと遠く明日もわからないなら折れた翼でも飛んで行けると信じ届けどんな遠い場所だって構わないからあの日見た夢を掴む時まで Change 恐れずに羽ばたけ Dark side 壊れゆく古の人星汚れた鎖を断ちそれは
放たれた
雷鳴は激しく空は泣いたレインレイン
Feel it 色あせた悪夢暗闇を浄化してどうか
魂に刻まれているすべて帰るべき場所を守りたい叫ぶレインレインAncient 細胞の記憶一つつなげ Never say never 届けもっと遠く明日もわからないなら折れた翼でも飛んで行けると信じ届けどんな遠い場所だって構わないからあの日見た夢を掴む時ま
Alright, that's the credits. The event has stopped the ravages from the future and liberated humanity from ancient grudges. Now it meets the endless battles ahead with hope. Congratulations on reaching the end of Super Robot Wars Y. Please save your game to unlock New Game Plus. Post game features, yada yada. Alright, so we have... Oh, we're not done. Gasp. So I guess that means we have one more episode in us. So I guess in the in-between, I will do one front mission and get our lovely person sorted in terms of... Oh, we'll cover that as well. Yeah, so I guess I'll do one front battle and get Rico to max, and then we will do
これからの戦いのために万全の準備を。
the tactical research notes, which is I guess is a little bit of post game. So hooray for us! Alright, I'll catch you in the next episode, folks. So see you then. Gonna make a second save. Alright.